Evening to everyone. I just wanted to get on here after our city council meeting tonight. Sorry about the late Facebook post or whatever, but I just want to kind of get on here and go through a couple things for you guys. Let you know what we did as a council tonight. In our first meeting tonight, 5:30, our finance meeting, and these things got forwarded to our 6 o'clock council meeting. Item one was a consideration of a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute what's called a memorandum of understanding between the city of Russellville and the Friends of Lattimore Tourist Home. If you don't know what the Friends of Lattimore Tourist Home is, you really need to find out. It's a great organization. It's a great thing for the city of Russellville. The Friends of Lattimore Tourist Home are renovating what's called the Lattimore Tourist Home. And so that's a memorandum of understanding between the city of Russellville to operate in partnership. That will eventually be a city park for the city of Russellville once it's done. Item two is a consideration authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into an agreement with Metro Little Rock Regional Alliance. And item 2A is the appropriation for the yearly membership. So basically, that is it's an alliance from the Metro Little Rock area that promotes economic development. It allows us to be in contention for different things that are coming to Little Rock. It's a group of people that really promote the Central Arkansas area. So really excited about that. That's item 2 and item 2A. Both of these did pass. Moving on to item 3 and item 4. Those are kind of similar. They're a partnership between RDOT, Arkansas Department of Transportation, DNR Railroad, the city of Russellville, and these are over at the 16th Street and 19th Street exit. So this is a partnership between us, and so basically we've put up new signalization over there, new safety signalization last year, but this is coming back and renaming what we're going to do with the funds that RDOT and DNR Railroad are giving us, and we're going to go on the 16th and 19th Street and some other areas on the DNR Railroad, and we're going to be replacing where there is wood on those railroad crossings, and we're actually going to be replacing those with concrete pieces, so it'll make those railroad crossings on the DNR Railroad smoother. So you'll see that happening on a couple of those streets over there. That's all on the partnership. There's a lot there, but like I say, just kind of letting you know a little bit about what's going on there. That's no money out of pocket for the city of Russellville. It's just a partnership. Okay, and then we come down to item 5. This is a situation where we're appropriating money to send out a mailer, notification, postage, and everything to about 1,600 property owners across or 1,600 properties across the city of Russellville, notifying them that we will no longer be mowing the right-of-way on their property. This is kind of the city has been mowing part of the right-of-way on private property, and so we're enforcing the code that says that we do not enforce that. The council made that decision, and so we're going to be sending out notifications. So that's item 5, just kind of give you where that idea what that is. Now we'll move into the full council meeting that we had. You'll see just kind of what that happens. We have a call to order. We had a guest tonight, Don Loudon, who came in and prayed before our moment of silence. We had a we normally have a roll call, and Miss Baker goes over the finance of the city, and then we also had the state of the city tonight. I read that. If you want to go back and check it out on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, you can find that and see that. Also, we had a departmental report from Patrick Carp, who is our airport director. So always good there. Personnel committee didn't have anything tonight. Finance committee had the 5 items that we talked about, and then we go into the old finance from last week. Kind of go down through here. So we had a consideration of a resolution authorizing myself and the city clerk to do a 90-10 grant with the Arkansas Aeronautics. I apologize about that. Arkansas Aeronautical Association. It's a 90-10 grant to redo a hangar at the Russellville Regional Airport. So that's a really good thing for us. That's kind of like the front door of the city of Russellville when people are looking to invest in Russellville. Corporate and investors, they don't come in and their cars are on a Greyhound bus. They literally come in on private jets, and it's really important that the airport looks good. It really is the front door of our economic development. Item 2 is consideration of a resolution by the Finance Department just to allow us to destroy records according to the law that are from 2017. So have to go through the council before we can do that. So that's just a pretty simple resolution there. Item 3 we talked about early on the video before. There's an appropriation from the 2021 Economic Development Fund, that's your 1 cent sales tax fund, for $42,000 to purchase a Kubota RTV. This has a broom and a debris blower that allows them to keep the flight apron and the runway and taxiways clean. So that's a very good thing for us out at the Russellville Airport. That did get approved tonight. The item 4 is an appropriation to enter into an agreement with item 4 and 4A, putting some handicap accessible bathrooms at Harmon Park, which is our skate park, which is right over by Kroger. So this is a good thing for not only the skate park, but the Russellville Connected Trail System. They'll have a trailhead there. Then also local people who are walking back and forth to Kroger. So this is an agreement for us to go into an agreement with HTW Architects to draw these bathrooms for us. That's item 4 and 4A. Item 5 is from the 2021 Parks and Recreation Special Fund Reserves. And this is your 1 cent sales tax at work. And this is going in to buy a new, let me see here. This is a new playground for James School Park. So this was approved tonight. This actually gets all of our park equipment updated, all of our playgrounds. Super excited about that. That'll be the last one, and so we're excited about that. That's item 5 and 5A, the appropriation and the resolution allowing us to sign a contract. Item 6 and 7 are kind of the same thing, just a couple of different mowers. But these are what we call batwing mowers for the recreation and park. They mow large fields like baseball fields. They mow the soccer fields in our parks, and these are mowers that fold down and makes it much more efficient, and it gives as far as time-wise, time-consuming. So these are a couple mowers. Both these got approved tonight. Moving down to so that was item 7 and 8 there. So let me get myself back on track here. And then we have item 9 is a annual transfer for future network infrastructure. So information technology, sometimes you have network infrastructure that costs lots of money. And so what we do here is we take money and we put this aside. So this is $25,000. It's an annual thing that we put aside to save money for large item purchases and the information technology. So that did get approved. Item 10 also is kind of to what we call replenish the capital asset fund in the building cost budget. So this is basically anything that is building related. Like if it's capital expense for our buildings or different things that we purchase that are actual items that are capital for the city, this can come out of this fund right here. If we have to replace air conditioners or we have to replace pumps at the aquatic center, do renovations on different things, if you had to replace hypothetically, gym equipment and different things at your fire station, your police department, so that they can stay in shape while they're working out. So just different things, and this is what we do, replenish this every year, and then we go back and you spend through that. So item 11 is let me see, this is a multi-user center point. This is a financial software. So this is kind of like QuickBooks for cities or whatever you want to talk about. This is a large-scale software. We have not purchased a software program, I think, in approximately 18 years. So it's time for the city of Russellville to upgrade their software program as far as on their finance side and HR side. So this will be a great program that's used across the board, and this will make us a lot more efficient time-wise, and we're really excited about bringing this on board. Item 12 is a resolution authorizing myself and the city clerk to amend the contract with Blackstone Construction on what's called the Downtown Dig project, and that's to put in removable crash bollards. We talked about this before. These are poles that actually go down into the ground that would prevent someone from driving into a crowded area in case we had an event downtown. If you have a road closed sign, someone can drive through that. We saw that happen in New Orleans, so we're looking at trying to, we were actually thinking about this before that unfortunate event in New Orleans around Christmas time, but this is just now coming before council, so we're trying to do everything we can to make Russellville as safe as possible for all of our citizens. Item 13 is going in just an agreement that we sign yearly with the Economic Alliance and the Economic Alliance and Workforce Development. So this is just an agreement that we sign every year with them, coming on item 13. We did have one unfinished old business, which is a consideration of an ordinance rezoning some certain property, which is at South Vancouver and 12th Street, kind of think about it, the roundabout. There's a subdivision that is looking for some rezoning to go to what's called a walkable neighborhood from R1, which will allow them to build a different type of neighborhood, be large, be nice houses. There was some citizen concern about this tonight. This was only the second of 3 readings, so there's some more discussion going to be happen about that. We will have some meetings talking about that from the developer and the concerned citizen. So I felt like we got somewhere tonight on that. You can watch that and hear what the citizens and the developer had to say if you wanted to watch that on YouTube or Facebook. Last 2 items that we had, new business is a consideration of an ordinance amending the Russellville Oakland Cemetery Code to set a fixed range of Oakland Cemetery commissioners. A lot of you may not know, but we have a cemetery. This Oakland Cemetery belongs to the city of Russellville. It's about 5,000 souls out there that we're in charge of taking care of and taking care of the mowing that and keeping that up for their families. This is basically just setting a minimum and max on their number of commissioners, with a minimum of 3 and a max of 9. So this is really good. Stephanie Warwick from our city attorney's office does an amazing job taking care of Oakland Cemetery. If you drive by there and you're like, hey, I would like my family to be buried there, you can actually buy burial plots there, because it is a great place, and the city of Russellville does maintain that. So kind of a little bit of information there. Also, item 2, here's a consideration of another rezone. It's at the located about the 1,000 block of Sequoia Way, and this is basically rezoning something from R1 to R2, which means single family dwellings is R2, and then you can have multifamily dwellings. No, back up. Single family dwellings is R1. R2 is multifamily dwelling. So William Strait is presenting this on behalf of Victor Melchor. So you see some apartments or townhomes go up in there. So that's kind of what we had to go through. All of these things passed through. The only thing that did not pass, of course, is the second of 3 readings on the rezoning on the property at 12th and Vancouver. So just kind of wanted to let you know, we roll back through there and just kind of see all of those things. Doing this in the sake of transparency. All of our meetings are public. Everything is open. We don't have secret meetings or anything. All of our finances are audited every year. And so we have, everything is up and simple as you can look at it. You can come in, ask our finance director. You can ask myself anything that you have questions. There's no hidden agendas. There's no money going somewhere that we are spending without you. So this is one of those things we're trying to do, is get out there and show you what we're spending your money on, why we're doing it, so we can explain that. So just let us know if you want to come into a council meeting. We have those the second Tuesday of every month. We have a finance meeting at 5:30, go into agenda prep immediately after that. And the third Thursday of every month, we have the actual council meeting at 6 p.m. and we have a finance meeting at 5:30. Got any questions, reach out to us at City Hall. Follow us on Mayor Fred Teague page. Follow us on the City Hall of Russellville page, and check us out on YouTube. We are going to be doing a City Government 101 series. It's going to be coming out on YouTube. Just kind of let you know what your city government does and what your departments do. So got any questions, reach out to us. Hope you enjoy this. I think it'll be beneficial for some. Some of you may just kind of check out on the first 30 seconds, but I think some of you will enjoy the whole time. Thanks.